So this section here is going to be talking about some of the settings that you have as an administrator. So for example, users of the system, of your CRM system, do not have access to reports and settings. That's something that only an administrator will have. And to be able to see that, make sure you're in as the admin. And then you'll have this drop-down arrow here where you can click either reports or settings. And we're just going to take a look here at settings and just go through some of the different things that you have. So in the system, and again, this is our demonstration system, so don't be worried about what you're seeing up here. But in here, we're going to have all the different users and their access and permissions. So from here, you can see that I've set different people as administrators. Other folks are just set as users. So I'm going to add a new user here. And it's going to be, we'll just give it a fake name here. And we can even add a time zone if we'd like. And we'll hit save. And now we can go into, now that I've created the user themselves and given them a basic profile, I'm going to assign a role for that user. So I'll go in here and I'll make them a user. And I can even assign them to one of the dealers. So I'll put them in as test dealer 1. So for Jim Johnson, we'll see that Jim Johnson now has their profile. We can change the password from here. And their permissions, they're set as a user, or as you saw, we could also make them an administrator by adding them to the administrator as well. So when you do that, you're not changing it, you're making them a user and an admin, which allows them to toggle back and forth just like you have. And we're putting them under a specific office. So this would be putting them in the Phoenix office or in the Oklahoma City office or the Tulsa office. In this instance, we just put them in as test dealer 1 for this example. So then if I go back to user management, I can see that Jim Johnson is now in the system as a user. And if I went to user permissions, I would see Jim Johnson is an administrator. And if I scroll down, Jim Johnson is also set as a user of the system. So that's the quick and very simple and intuitive way to be able to assign users, roles, and permissions.